Make way. The new music food truck is backing in. Powered by Ion Indie Magazine.
Welcome to the big new beat and popular music.
It's the new music food truck with Stace Edwards.
Hey, it's Stace Edwards. You found us. It's the new music food truck. I hope you came hungry because we're serving it up for you today. Then and Now feature will feature something new from She Wants Revenge. We'll talk with Brandon from the Moth and the Flame, plus some really cool music from Foxwarren, date, month, year, a second helping from Imperial Leisure. Catch the menu at newmusicfoodtruck.com. Make sure to give us a like on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Let's start up the show with our friends Ballyhoo. You'll find this one on Detonate, which came out earlier this year. It's I Don't Want to Go. Hey, order up. This is the new music food truck.
Can't we just stay inside? Haven't we done enough? 'Cause I just wanna run and hide from all the things I used to love. The world is crazy, I wanna burn it all. And everybody's calling me, and I wanna turn it off. When I was a kid, I used to dream. And now these days I only wanna scream. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go. I thought that you would know by now. I'm done with this, don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. I thought that you would know by now. I'm done with this and I'm overwhelmed by strangers, and they all know my name. I think I've seen your face before, and all these places look the same. Whiskey, crazy, I know I drink too much, but we just drove for 50 hours, and I'm feeling out of touch. Oh, and when I was a kid, I used to dream. And now these days I only wanna scream. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go. I thought that you would know by now. I'm done with this, don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. I thought that you would know by now. I'm done with this and I wanna stay right here in my bed and never leave here again. Don't even try, can't make me. I'll never leave here again. I don't wanna go. I thought that you would know by now. I'm done with this, don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. I thought that you would know by now. I'm done with this and I wanna stay right here in my bed and never leave here again. Don't even try, can't make me. I'll never leave here again. I got no time. I lost my mind. I got no time. I lost my mind.
GMO free and easy on the ears.
Sound quality adjustment.
It's the new music food truck.
So I got no choice but to keep on delivering fantasy star rock songs. The real world out there is a bit long, so I'm jamming at the verse and I try to stay strong. Down to the bottom of the ocean I go, cause I can't stand the commotion. Hanging out of mermaids and Moby Dick, slowly turning into a lunatic. Not young but I'm not old, been about a bit but this heart still gold. Still dropping bangers to make you go. Take a good look at the sound. We keep it rolling, keep fighting moving. We give it all night long. We keep it rolling, keep fighting moving. We give it all night long. I like rapping in the shower, in the morning, wear nothing but the skin I was born in. Love the water splashing on my body. I feel a very can't buy with money. That whistle is the sound of a kettle. Time for tea, better grab some nettles, some mint or some other kind of leaf, so I can get my herb relief. Right now I am giving, and I'm giving everything that I got given. Till it's knowing that I passed at the last given. Like you see in a jungle on a tree swinging. I'm a loser that just can't stop winning. On stage I'm there for the loving. You can see it in my face when I'm singing. This man has got to keep it rolling. We keep it rolling. Keep fighting moving. We keep it all night long. We keep it rolling. Keep fighting moving. We keep it all night long. We keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. We keep it rolling. We keep it rolling. We keep it rolling.
Imperial Leisure's rolling with 5 R's, because there's 5 guys in the band. That's what we learned from Dennis Smith on last week's show. You can catch a replay of that interview at newmusicfoodtruck.com.
The New Music Food Truck Concert Showcase.
Dave Keuning, best known for his work with The Killers, has a new solo album coming out. It's called Prismism. The full length will be available January 25th. It's available for pre-order right now. You can get the link at newmusicfoodtruck.com. He'll hit the road in February and cover a lot of the West Coast. Shows in LA, San Fran, Portland, Vancouver, Seattle. Get his full February itinerary at newmusicfoodtruck.com. Let's check out the single Boat Accident. It's Keuning, the New Music Food Truck.
I can't sleep, I can't lie awake, I can't sleep, I plan my escape. I cry for help, I try to control myself. It's time, we both know, it's time to let our feelings go. Can you feel it? It's in the air. Do you feel it? Suddenly there's nobody there. I can't sleep, but I can dream. I can't sleep, I don't wanna. I can't sleep, but I can dream. I can't sleep, I'm not gonna. I'm home, I'm on the go. I'm walking through the streets, I know. I don't mind, you can stay. You kept your distance, I kept my ways. My ears are bleeding out. All I ever hear you do is pout. Can you feel it? It's in the air. Do you feel it? Suddenly there's nobody there. I can't sleep, but I can dream. I can't sleep, I don't wanna. I can't sleep, time. We both know it's time to let our feelings go. Can you feel it? It's in the air. Can you feel it? Suddenly there's nobody there. Suddenly there's nobody there. I can't sleep, but I can dream. I can't sleep, I don't wanna. I can't sleep, but I can dream. I can't sleep, I'm not gonna. It's here, so let it out. It's time we're gonna find you out. It's here, so let it out. It's time we're gonna find you out. I can't sleep, I can't lie awake. I can't sleep, I plan my escape.
The new music food trucks, Ion Indie Music, Takeout.
Red Rocks, Colorado's iconic natural amphitheater, is a must-see bucket list place for many music lovers, just as the String Cheese Incident concert is for fans of jam bands. You can see both, as photojournalist Greg Hill was there in July to capture an amazing show, and it's all in Ion Indie this month, along with over 135 pages of the best in indie music, absolutely free online at Ion Indie Magazine. That's ION Indie, Indie with an IE magazine, ionindie-magazine.com.
The new music food trucks, Ion Indie Music, Takeout.
Date Month Year is not a band. Date Month Year is a way of making music in the 21st century. It says so right there on their website. The single's called March. The new music food truck, I'm Stace Edwards.
It's the new music food truck.
Some freshly ground pepper man.
Weekly special.
Well, I went down the YouTube rabbit hole on this band. They're called Shaed. Started looking into them a little bit, and I couldn't stop listening to them. They've got an EP called Melt. You might recognize this one here. It's called Trampoline. It's our weekly special, the new music food truck.
I've been having dreams, jumping on a trampoline, flipping in the air. I never land, just float there. As I'm looking up, suddenly the sky erupts. Flames alert the trees, spread to fallen leaves. Now they're upon me. Wait if I'm on fire. How am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so loved. I've been having dreams, splashing in the summer street, tripping, I fall in. I wanted it to happen. My body turns to ice, crushing weight of paradise. Solid block of gold, lying in the cold. I feel right. Wait if I'm on fire. How am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so loved. Wait if I'm on fire. How am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so loved. Wait if I'm on fire. How am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so. Wait if I'm on fire. How am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so loved.
What will those crazy Edwards brothers serve up next? Stay tuned. It's the new music food truck.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch-snuggling, ball-chasing, face-licking, tail-wagging, backyard-hanging, and, of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier-hound chihuahua-looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
You know, it's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive. And now he appears to be excitedly turning in circles.
Ah, the happy dance, so common with this group.
And finally, the loving face lick.
It's great how he just gets in there and, well, licks.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to know an amazing shelter pet like Satchmo is to meet one.
Visit theshelterpetproject.org today. Adopt.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Are you greater than the sun? It shines on everyone, no matter.
The Sun Poem inspired this song and the vision to build a landmark that will help create a world that values everyone.
Black, brown, yellow, red and white. The sun does not discriminate, no matter
matter who you are.
Share World Unity Inc. on Facebook and Twitter at World Unity Inc. and at worldunityinc.org.
In many countries around the world, medical care is scarce. From birth defects to serious injuries and illnesses, countless millions have no access to safe surgery. Mercy Ships is there to help. With a team of volunteer professionals, nurses, surgeons, utilizing state-of-the-art hospital ships, Mercy Ships provides free surgeries for the thousands of those who are waiting for surgery at each port.
Mercy Ships is bringing services to countries that would otherwise never be able to access those services.
We just see people that need help. You realise that they have no way of getting help, and I want them to know that they're loved.
Help make a lasting impact and turn someone's fear to joy. Find out how you can help by visiting our website at mercyships.org for more information. That's mercyships.org.
Ion Indie Magazine is a coalition of industry professionals that have joined forces with one goal in mind: to get all genres of music read about, seen, and heard. Ion Indie Magazine has been providing music lovers superb journalism and exceptional photography. Ion Indie Magazine is the fastest growing online music magazine today. We are the initiative for indie music worldwide. For more information about Ion Indie Magazine, check out www.ionindiemagazine.com.
Hey, we're the Unlikely Candidates, and you're listening to the New Music Food Truck.
Why you drinking down your wine? Father Christmas, give us some money. We got no time for your silly toys. Father Christmas, give us some money. Don't mess around with those silly toys. We'll beat you up if you don't hand it over. We want your bread, so don't make us annoy. Give all the toys to the little rich boy.
New music fusion. Hipster approved.
I'm a hipster, so I'm a little offended.
offended. It's the new music food truck.
Everything I pour from me belongs to someone else. You know I'll find someone who can. You know I'll find someone who can. Everything I pour from me belongs to someone else. You know I'll find someone who can. You know I'll find someone who can. Exactly according to plan. If I could find someone who can, if I could find someone who can, everything would be exactly according to plan. If I could find someone who can, if I could find someone who can. Keep it all.
The band's called Foxwarren. That comes from their self-titled release. Single's called Everything Apart. This is the new music food truck. Let's meet the band.
Would you like to know more?
Meet the band on the new music food truck.
Got a chance to catch up with Brandon from the Moth and the Flame. Brandon, thanks for the time. I always get excited when I hear the Moth and the Flame have new music coming. Ruthless is due out February 1st. I've been reading that it was written while in recovery from a kidney donation. So before we talk about the record, I have to say, wow, what an amazing thing to do for someone. Was organ donation something you've ever thought you would do? And what, if any, are some of the daily changes you've had to make since the donation?
Organ donation was never something I really thought about. I didn't really know much about it. I definitely didn't think that I would be an organ donor. It's still hard to wrap my head around it, the fact that I am. And as far as any daily challenges, since the surgery, there hasn't really been much. The initial downtime of recovery is obviously the hardest part. But there's really I've said this a bunch, so, people ask all the time, but there's really no difference. I don't notice any changes, before or after. I think one positive thing is I'm, more aware of my health, and I think I'm more proactive since the surgery, and so I actually feel like I'm healthier overall.
So how did that experience contribute to the writing of Ruthless?
Well, with all the downtime, writing was really only one of the only things that I could do. So I spent, a lot of time just at home with an acoustic guitar writing a lot of lyrics, communicating a lot with the band, and it really inspired us to dig deeper. Having such a personal experience, such a profound experience in life, it can really spark a lot of thoughts and a lot of creativity and inspiration, and that definitely was the case for this next record of ours, and really inspired us to dig deep and be as honest as possible with this new record.
Well, you tackle a pretty deep subject here. The song The New Great Depression talks about your personal struggle with depression and how important it is to #open up. Was there a defining moment when you decided to write this song and share your experience?
Well, there was a moment where I decided that I wanted to just be open with my experience with depression and talk to people about it kind of casually. And so the more I started bringing it up just casually in conversation, people would also tell me that oh, that's interesting, I've either also experienced it personally, or my friend also is dealing with depression. It just made me realize that so many people are dealing with depression currently, and I think realizing that really kind of inspired me, or drove me to want to write a song about it, and that's kind of, I guess, where it came from.
Well, let's shift gears a little bit. I've been told you guys have a pretty sweet touring bus, a converted shuttle bus, if I'm not mistaken. Give us the plush details of traveling in style with the Moth and the Flame.
So we actually last year sold our tour bus. We hadn't been touring as much, and it was time to move on to bigger and better things. But I will give the rundown on that old tour bus. So it was a shuttle bus. We completely tore out the inside and redid it. We had a couple of bunk beds, a queen size loft bed in the back. Had a sweet PlayStation with TV, and touring in that bus, you for sure would play a lot of FIFA soccer, and it would get very competitive, and we'd watch a lot of The Office as well. Definitely going to miss that guy.
Well, you've got the new record out in February. Fill us in on the future plans, man. What's coming up with the Moth and the Flame?
Yeah, like you just said, new record in February. February 1st is when it comes out. Right now, we have 2 singles out, and one is at radio right now, and it's doing pretty well. We're really excited about it, and really right now we're just focusing on getting back up into tour mode and playing shows, and kind of just taking it one day at a time, though.
So before you go, I gotta ask, what food and drink pair best while listening to the Moth and the Flame?
All right, I gotta say that Foodtruck tacos with a Mexican Coke is definitely the best pairing for listening to Moth and the Flame.
Foodtruck tacos, Mexican Coke. All right, I'll try it. I have a feeling you might have just nailed it right there. Let's get into the single. Brandon, thank you very much. The New Great Depression. It'll be on the album Ruthless. It'll be out February 1st. It's the Moth and the Flame, the new music food truck.
Breathe it in, let it out. So familiar now. Welcome home. Been a while since you came around. I was young, saw your face when the lights went out. When the lights went out. I'm fine, don't ask. The truth is, I'm nightmares underneath. It's useless. Oh well, who cares? The proof is, the monster in my head is ruthless. Up at night, feeling down, am I all alone? Hide away from it all, in a stranger's home. Is it me? Is it you? Can I trust myself? I need some help. I'm fine, don't ask. The truth is, I'm nightmares underneath. It's useless. Oh well, who cares? The proof is, the monster in my head is ruthless. Welcome the new Great Depression. 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 I'm fine, don't ask. The truth is, I'm nightmares underneath. It's useless. Oh well, who cares? The proof is, the monster in my head is ruthless. Welcome the new Great Depression. Welcome the new Great Depression. Welcome the new Great Depression.
Missed part of the show? Want to find out more about a song you just heard? You can get song and artist info, links to the song and video, even a replay of the whole show on our website at newmusicfoodtruck.com.
Meet me in the hallway for a cup of coffee by the stairs. We're both in a hurry. Let's steal a minute when there's no one there. Both our hoodies red. You're in my head. Yet there's no pressure. At least that's what we always said. I was keeping it together. I guess I didn't understand that I fell for you. I lost my cool. It hit me like a sucker punch. Just wanna look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Just wanna look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. I try to come up with the bad things. Didn't wanna write a happy song. You've had only good reactions, so I don't wanna be the one to this up. I swear, out of nowhere, it hit me like a sucker punch. Just wanna look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Just wanna look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Sucker punch. Sucker punch. Just one look and now I'm out of touch. Now I'm freaking out.
'Cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Just one look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Just one look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Sucker punch. Sucker punch. But I still come back for that sucker punch. Sucker punch. Sucker punch. But I still come back for that sucker punch.
Sigrid, Sucker Punch. This is the New Music Food Truck.
It's like deja vu all over again.
The New Music Food Truck. Then and now.
Well, it's been a minute since we've heard new music from She Wants Revenge. The band officially has 3 albums out. Valley Heart was the last one that came out back in 2011. They have released a couple of singles, including a new one called Big Love, which we'll get to in just a minute. Let's go back to the debut, though. Self-titled release from She Wants Revenge. The big single from that one was called Tear You Apart. Then and now, it's She Wants Revenge, the New Music Food Truck.
Got a big plan, his mindset, maybe it's right at the right place and right time. Maybe tonight in a whisper or handshake, sending a sign. Wanna make out and kiss hard, wait, never mind. Late night in passing, mention it, flip to her best friend. It's no thing, maybe it slipped, but the slip turns to terror and a crush to like. Then she walked in, he froze up, believe it's a fright. It's cute in a way till you cannot speak, and you leave to have a cigarette and these get weak. Escape was just a nod and a casual wave. Obsessed about it heavy for the next 2 days. It's only just a crush, it'll go away. It's just like all the others, it'll go away. Or maybe this is danger and you just don't know. You pray it all away, but it continues to grow. I want to hold you close, skin pressed against me tight. Lie still, close your eyes, girl. So lovely, it feels so right. I want to hold you close, soft breath beating hard as I whisper in your ear. I want to tear you apart. Then he walked up and told her, thinking maybe it'd pass. And they talked and looked away a lot, doing the dance. Her hand brushed up against his, she left it there. Told him how she felt and then they locked in a stare. They took a step back, thought about it, what should they do? Cause there's always repercussions when you're dating in school. But their lips met and reservations started to pass, whether this was just an evening or a thing that would last. Either way he wanted her and this was bad. Wanted to do things to her, it was making him crazy. Now a little crush turned into a like, and now he wants to grab her by the hair and tell her, I want to hold you close, skin pressed against me tight. Lie still, close your eyes, girl. So lovely, it feels so right. I want to hold you close,
fucking tear you apart.
The new music food truck. Then and now.
No, damn it!
Now.
Let's drive tonight, out on the road. Don't know where we're going, but it feels so right. In every turn, feel the heat from the ground, like we both might die. Tonight, I swear the world stops spinning when you're pressed up against me tight. Tonight, don't know where we're going, but it feels so right. All the things you've said and done will fade away. Staring at your own reflection, thinking of the things that you've done. You're hoping for a change of direction, or maybe just a place in the sun. All the things you do, all the things you say, never gonna pay the price of redemption. Hey, come on, get your big love on, get your big love. She said, let's get high, whispered I love you, spoken like a true believer, my favorite kind, following blind. Are you even listening? 'Cause we'll keep trying. Tonight, I'm done with excuses, let's see what the truth is. Fine. Tonight, don't know where we're going, but it feels so right. All the things you've said and done will fade away. Staring at your own reflection, thinking of the things that you've done. You're hoping for a change of direction, or maybe just a place in the sun. All the things you do, all the things you say, never gonna pay the price of redemption. Hey, come on, get your big love on, get your big love. How does it feel to make it day by day? How does it feel to make it day by day? How does it feel to be beaten down till you're on your knees? Staring at your own reflection, thinking of the things that you've done. You're hoping for a change of direction, or maybe just a place in the sun. All the things you do, all the things you say, never gonna pay the price of redemption. Hey, come on, get your big love on, get your big love.
She Wants Revenge. It's Big Love. So far, the band has just opted to release the single. We'll keep you posted if a new record is to come. I'm Stace Edwards. This is the New Music Food Truck.
The New Music Food Truck. Chef's Choice.
Well, if you look up the word Ider in the Urban Dictionary, it's an abbreviation for I don't even remember. It's also the band name of a North London duo. They've been together since 2015, and the story just continues to grow. Here they are with their track Mirror. It's our Chef's Choice, the New Music Food Truck.
Can't stop looking in the mirror. Do I really make that face? Can you remind me what I look like? Now I'm alone in my own place. You chose to leave, you chose to leave, you chose to leave. I keep looking in the mirror till I see myself, hey, hey lover, will you blow my cover, 'cause I'm not myself, I wake up pretend I never met you. I'm still so desperate all the time. Do I really love like that? Do I speak, do I move, do I look like that? I can't remember what I'm good at. Where you at, where you at? Where you at? I keep looking in the mirror till I see myself. I see myself, hey. Hey lover, will you blow my cover? 'Cause I'm not myself, I'm not myself. I wake up in the middle of the night and I look like a stranger in the bathroom light. I keep looking in the mirror till I see myself. People love, people leave, people let down, people show up, roll up, people grow up, people move out, people disappear, people don't change, people rearrange, people miss the game, people lose, people try, people lie, can't look you in the eye, people suck, people people leave their stuff behind, people throw up on the carpet, people trip up on the stairs, people laugh, people dare, people scare, people tell you what to wear, people jump, people sing, people fail, people think, people fail, people hate what they don't know, people think they're worth nothing, people think they're at the top, people drop, people look what they are not, people don't stop. Keep looking in the mirror till I see myself, hey, hey lover, will you blow my cover? 'Cause I'm not myself, I'm not myself. I wake up in the middle of the night, smiling like a stranger in the bathroom light. I keep looking in the mirror till I see myself, hey. I keep looking in the mirror till I see myself, hey. Hey lover, will you blow my cover? 'Cause it's not myself, I'm not myself. I wake up in the middle of the night, smiling like a stranger in the bathroom light. I keep looking in the mirror till I see myself, hey.
Stace and Jim Edwards, two crazy brothers only a mother could love.
Such good boys. You shut your face.
Rolling out the freshest new music from their food truck just for you. It's the New Music Food Truck.
You're not wired to have a response to this sound. You're neutral to it. You hear it every time you finish a meal and never feel anything. But if we were able to associate this sound with a new stimulus, save the food, we've achieved pulling a natural response from you. Save the food. Why are we doing this, you may ask? Save the food. Because this ad is trying to change your after-meal behavior through brainwashing. Because food waste costs the average family $1,500 a year. Save the food, cha-ching, and $1,500 extra bucks is like getting a pay raise. Save the food, cha-ching, you're promoted, which could pay for your child's braces. Save the food, cha-ching, you're promoted.
Check out my braces.
So when you hear this sound, rethink your behavior. Cook it, store it, share it. Just don't waste it. For tips and recipes, visit savethefood.com. Brought to you by NRDC and the Ad Council.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
When I grow up, I want to be a glass countertop in a new home.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's best birthday present.
When I grow up, I want to be a football stadium.
When I grow up, I want to be a warm fleece on a cold day.
When I grow up, I want to be a fancy backsplash.
I want to be a bike that races around the country. When I grow up, I want to be a bench on a forest trail. I want to be a rocking chair on a sunny porch. I want to be a skyscraper. I want to be a
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. A public service advertisement brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
That was tasty.
It's the After Dinner Mint on the New Music Food Truck.
Our friends, the Million Reasons band out of Chicago, have a new single to share with you. And wouldn't you know it, we have time to get it in for you. It's our After Dinner Mint, the Million Reasons, Battle of Sound, the New Music Food Truck.
kicks the power back on.
That's The Million Reasons, Battle of Sound, our After Dinner Mint. I'm Stace Edwards. Thanks for listening to the New Music Food Truck. If you missed any part of the show or just want to catch it again, we have the replay available for you on our website at newmusicfoodtruck.com. You'll also find links there for all of our social media. And if you want to shoot us a message, and if you're in a band, submit your music. We'll try to get it on for you. The New Music Food Truck is produced by Jim Edwards. He's also the guy with the fat wallet. He's promised to buy me a couple of pints at the pub. So, hey, hit the heat lamps on your way out, will you, Jim?
Hey, get that thing out of here!
It's the New Music Food Truck, powered by Ion Indie Magazine.